Hey, today I'm going to try to show you guys how to use CaveGen in order to manipulate seeds for challenge mode. This is pretty similar to what marilui has already done. However, this tutorial will be recorded in English, and hopefully my version of the tool is slightly more accurate and easier to use. Alright, so the first thing you want to do is play a level in challenge mode and get to the results screen. I would recommend either using Hothouse and just killing a captain with one of the dwarf bulborbs, or playing Red Cavern and collecting 100 Pokos and then killing a captain. If your final score is 0, there is some chance that you won't be able to read the seed. And that occurs if you get the yellow onion here. In that case, the tool will misparse the digits because the yellow onion has a slightly different animation. Okay, so I've went ahead and recorded a video. I did this ahead of time because I can't record 2 videos at the same time. But yeah, so I just killed the captain with the bulborb and then recorded the digits at the end screen. It's important to tap A throughout this in order to get the fast onion animation. The tool doesn't know how to deal with the slow one. And then you also want to bring the save box up right away, and that will prevent the RNG from advancing any further because the RNG does not advance while the save box is active. All right, so I've saved that here. And it's nice that it's very convenient that the RNG doesn't advance here because you can use this pause to figure out what the seed is. So to do that, I'm going to run Python video digits.py find. And I'm going to add the images and verbose argument, and that way you can see what the tool is thinking. And what it does is it goes through the video frame by frame, and it looks for the frames where it thinks the results screen is showing. And from there, it'll crop out the digits and use an algorithm called template matching in order to try to read the digits. And you can see what it is thinking here. Sometimes the onion causes a misparse to happen, and in that case, I guess you'll either have to figure it out manually or just try again. But for the most part, I think I've tweaked the parameters so that it works pretty well. It's also much faster if you run it without having it show this stuff for you. So it is much faster than this. Okay, so it looks like video's done. Here, I'll run it again without the images. And then you can add the argument seed, infer seed. And it will try to figure out what the seed is after parsing the digits. All right, so it looks like it's detected a seed, and you can see with my Dolphin script that it is the correct seed. All right, from there, you can run seed cave viewer. I'm going to try to manipulate this level. However, it is, if you are looking at one level and realize, oh, there's not any good seeds that are close by, you can just switch and look for good seeds on a different level. All right, I'll just do the closest one. So it's easiest. In KViewer, you can press S, and it will save the seed for you. And then once you're done, you can press Control C. And if you forget what seed you wanted, you can look at the image called seed chosen. Okay, so we have our seed. I'm going to be on don't save, and I'm going to do seed timer. You have to tell the timer what level you're on because the different animation lengths can cause the seed to change in different ways. Unfortunately, this seed is 4 minutes away, so I'm going to pick a different one. I don't want to wait that long. All right, so just to show you what you can do, I will run KViewer again on a different level. Let's try this one. All right, let's see how far this one's away. 5 minutes. Great. Okay. Let's try one. Try one more time. Okay. Okay, this one's very close, only 15 seconds away. That's great. I don't know why you'd ever want to manipulate this level, but I guess we're doing it. Okay, so once we get to this point, I'm pressing enter and don't save at the same time. Starts the timer. Then I get ready, and I'm aiming to press A when it hits exactly 0. And you can see that cave, the timer knows what the current seed is, and it also tells you what level you'll get when you press A at the current time. It also tells you how wide the window is, like how many frames you have to press A in order to get your desired level. Some levels are impossible. Some seeds are impossible or very tight to get. Okay, so we can compare that. So it looks like we got the seed we manipulated for. All right, yeah. Looks like my dolphin crashed, but yeah. So you can see that's how it works. Let me open up Dolphin real quick. So if you're trying to manipulate for, so I guess there's sort of two ways you can do this. One way is just like figure out what seed you're on, and then look for seeds that are close to you that are good, and pick one of those. If that for that method, it's sort of not unreasonably long to do. So the seed advances around 12 times per minute, and that means you'll be waiting like 5 to 10 minutes in order to get about 100 seeds of waiting. The other thing you can do is like pre-generate a list of seeds that you want. Maybe there's like 20 seeds that have the maximal number of eggs or something. And you could write those down in a list and aim for the closest one. And I think the best way to do that is to try to advance the seed a lot of times really quickly. My current belief is that there's like sort of two effective ways to do this. One way is on the title screen. If you press R or L, that will advance the seed by 1,000. So that's one pretty good way. So basically, how fast can you press R or L is how fast you can advance the seed. The other thing you can do is go into a level that has 100 Pikmin, like Dweevil Nest, and just like run around with the captain and Pikmin. And that advances it around 6,000 times per second. Once you're like getting close to your desired seed, you have to be pretty careful. There isn't a great way to advance the seed like a couple hundred times other than just waiting. So if you end up like having to wait, like if you find out that your target seed is like 1,300 away, then you just have to wait. The thing that advances the seed the least amount of times that you can do is enter hothouse and kill the captain, and that is around 2,000 to 2,500 advances. The other thing you can do is if you're on the challenge mode screen, you can return to the title screen and then immediately come back to the challenge mode menu, and that will advance the seed by 4,505. As long as you're fast enough to prevent any further advances from happening. So that's sort of the increments which you can use other than waiting. All right, so I guess that's all I got. I'm sure that if you actually try to use this tool, you're going to have some problems, so feel free to just ask me, I guess, and I can try to help. All right, yeah, thanks for watching.